Here with Wally Kurth and Judi Evans of Days of Our Lives. Now, even though Adrienne is engaged to Lucas, I have a feeling you're not going to break up Justin and Adrienne. What do you think?
I don't know.
You have to watch the show.
You have to watch the show.
I'm telling you, you have to watch the show. I'm happy to say this is a good drama coming up next 6 months. She reaches the decision in 6 months, and that's. But who knows? Yeah, who knows what? Yeah. So there's a lot coming up. It's really good.
A lot of decisions. A lot of different decisions.
Yeah. Well, I just have a feeling they're not really going to. I love that the spectator is coming into play. You know, I mean,
awesome?
Because that's like a good way to get Justin and Adrienne back in each other's orbit again and get these scenes going.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. It causes a lot of friction between the two of them. I didn't know that Titan wanted it. Listen, it was on a whim.
You should have known. If you read your own paper, you would have known.
Well, it wasn't our own paper at that time. It was just a rag. I mean, we're going to turn
Do
it
you
around and
even
make
read
it
the
something.
paper you just bought?
So here they go.
Who needs to read it when it's just trash? We're creating something good.
I have to say that's one thing you have to hand Days of Our Lives. We want to promote media, and especially the written, the print media needs a little plug. So that was nice.
It's built into Adrienne's character because Jack Devereaux, your
Right.
brother, ran the paper, so it totally makes sense
Brought
that.
it to its golden age.
Yeah, so it totally like ties into that whole, Johnson Devereaux thing.
Right, so
you
he
know?
shouldn't be upset.
So what's your problem?
What is your problem?
What is my problem? Sometimes I just say what's written.
Yeah, there you go. So, you're a busy guy. I see you on Ned as General Hospital. I see you as Justin on Days of Our Lives. It's like if it's Tuesday, it's Ned, and if it's Wednesday, it's Justin. How do you manage?
How do you manage? What do you think when you see it?
Hey, it's the best of both worlds. I love both characters.
Thank you. I love doing both too. I really
Yeah.
do. I mean, they're both very different. And people are like, how do you ever get confused? And I go, it's really easy. When I walk in, I see Judi, John Aniston, I know I'm Justin. When I walk into General Hospital, I look at Tracy, I look at Jane Elliott, I know I'm Ned. And it's like, and it's like, because so much, people are often, a personality, a character is defined by the relationships they have in their lives. And it's no different than on a TV show. My character is totally defined by the people that I'm in love with, the people that are in my family and my friends. And so that's what it makes it really easy. I mean, I learn the lines, but once I get there and put on my drag and walk in there, usually suit and tie with Justin and usually not with Ned. But when I start talking to the people, then I'm like, oh, I know, that's it. It's all there.
Is Justin going to take over the Kyriakis empire? Or?
You have to watch.
Yeah, we have to watch.
Right
I like
now,
the
I'm
way
the
the
consigliere.
Kyriakises are sort of like all pairing together, this Kyriakis versus Demira thing. It's
Right.
really cool.
Yeah, and I'm the consigliere, so I'm not, will never be the
Robert
the
Duvall.
head.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
head of the
Duvall.
family.
Yeah.
But that's constantly being, discussed and rearranged and, fought for, the power struggle of that. It's good.
Well, I think, Justin and Adrienne were one of the great couples of the 1980s. I just remember the wedding in the Greek church and how beautiful it was. What was that experience like doing that kind of...
That was amazing. Like that very first year, it was just, I always say, I felt like I was shot out of a cannon. I was not prepared for the amount of work, the amount of dialogue that I had to memorize, the weekend publicity jaunts that I would take, going to Greece, going to UCLA. It was, we worked every day, seemed like we worked every day, long days, and it was a front burner story, and it was just all sorts of music, and which I never dreamed that I'd be performing music on a show, and with the piano and writing songs and singing songs with the guitar. I mean, it was really unbelievable. That very first year was just amazing, and it was magical. But I will say this: that the stuff coming up reminds me of that old Justin and Adrienne stuff, and we are going to be front burner, and so I think the fans are going to see some of that old Justin and Adrienne magic.
Yeah, I would love to see that because it reminds me of like when Justin, whenever Adrienne would be mad at him, he'd get his guitar and go into the Cheating Heart bar and start singing her song, and then she's all yours all over again.
How can you not melt if a man goes to a bar and sings a song to you in front of everybody else? I mean, come on, they could, at that point, do no wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to see some of that again. Justin just starts singing to her again, and then Lucas who,
Exactly. Lucas, Schmucas.
Yeah, so it's great. So Days of Our Lives, 51 years, and you guys have been such a huge part of it. Did you ever think this was going to be like a part of your career for so long?
No, I'm not one who really looks to the future. It's all about right now, past whatever, but right now. So this is just beyond my wildest dreams.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never imagined being on a soap. And there's a lot of actors who watch soaps. I never watched soaps. When I was in New York, I actually tested for Tad on All My Children. I didn't get the part. And when I came back out to LA, I thought, oh, okay, I'll never do soaps again. I'll be doing other stuff. And so when this came up, I was like, okay, I'll go in. And I got it. But I never dreamed that 30 years later, it'll be 30 years this February, that I'm still playing Justin Kiriakis, this character that I created. It's a miracle, and I'm honored that I'm able to continue to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's great. And congratulations for you guys for 51 years. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen with this whole Justin, Adrienne, Lucas thing that's going
good.
on.
You're going to like it. You're going to have fun.
Listen to the guy.